here today in Taiyuan City, Taiwan, for our selection day for Batch Zero. We're really excited to have this first event here in Taiwan to showcase the startups we're working with and to connect Plug and Play Taiwan to our global ecosystem.
Taiwan is an industrial city. It already have very good ecosystem starting from the raw material to production manufacturing to shipping. It's already an industrial-based city. Therefore, it is very good for Deeptech technology innovation developed here.
青年局非常积极的与在地的新创团队、还有生态圈的伙伴、还有学术研究单位的合作，推动创业的孵化与加速的计划。透过 Plug and Play 的一个合作，让我们从桃园开始迈向国际。
How we develop the AI could rise up the performance, rise up the efficiency for our life. This is pretty amazing topic. We really appreciate Plug and Play to have this program is because this links us to big brand.
I think this event can help us to build connections with your customers and also the investors. I think that's the good advantages to join Plug and Play.
Sweet. Awesome. Thank you. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. Welcome to our Plug and Play Deeptech Selection Day for Batch 2. It's been 2 batches already, and then time really flies. And I just want to say really happy to have everybody to be here today with us. I know the typhoon is coming. It's kind of affecting us not being in person, but still we want to make this as exciting as it should be. So we're all here today and hope you guys enjoy the event. My name is Jimmy. I'm corporate partnership. I lead corporate innovation for Plug and Play Taiwan, and I'll be your MC today, as well as doing the opening remarks. But first of all, I want to introduce our partner. I want to show appreciation to our partner, the Taoyuan City Government, Director Chan. He's here today, and unfortunately, he won't be able to say hi to everybody since everybody's muted and camera off, but he's here. Awesome. So let's kick this off. I'm going to go over a little agenda. After myself doing the opening remarks, we'll have Jeremy doing the keynote. And then, of course, our main session, the startup pitches. And at the end, we will do the closing remarks to end the event at 11:40. Awesome. Now I'm going to go over a little bit of Plug and Play. Of course, Plug and Play, we are the largest innovation platform in the world. And what we are trying to do here in Taiwan is really simple and it's really clear. We want to implement this innovation platform into Taiwan. Of course, with some customizations to really add value into the startup ecosystem here in Taiwan. We work with over 25 verticals, which means we work with 25 different industries. We have 60 plus locations worldwide. We actually have engaged with over 100,000 startups. Not a while ago, it was like about 97,000 startups, and then we just hit 100,000, which is really amazing. And we work with over 550 corporate partners and have 35 plus unicorns. And plus, I really want to mention that this innovation platform, it's not just connecting corporations with startups, right? We want to also include the VCs, of course. We need investments. At the same time, we want to have university. We want to have a government agency to all join this innovation platform. So about investments, Plug and Play is one of the most active investors worldwide. From 2006 till today, we invested over 2,000 startups. And last year itself, we invested about 234 startups. And on your right-hand side, you can see the 30 plus unicorns. We're really, really proud and excited to be the person, to be the entity, had backed and invested really in the early stage into those startups, including PayPal, Lending Club, Dropbox. These startups their technology are changing the world since long time ago till today and still going. And here, like I mentioned at the beginning, Plug and Play, we work with everything. We work with everybody. Over 25 verticals. You can see the highlight in green is Deeptech, because that's where Taiwan's strength really is. And we want to add values on this to really help drive innovation on Deeptech. But at the same time, of course, we want to start expanding different verticals in the future for our Taiwan ecosystem. And here, like I mentioned earlier, this is the network, corporate partner networks we have. And this is exactly why startups love to work with us, sorry, because of course investment is really important at early stage for startups. But at the end, in order for you to become a sustainable business, you want to have corporate partners. You want to have corporate clients. You want to have real orders. You want to really have sustainable business development. That's why Plug and Play is so important. A huge valuable portion from Plug and Play, where we can provide amazing experience for startup to really connect to the right partners. And here, this is really critical and really what we're trying to do here in Taiwan. As you can see, you can see the bridge in between Taiwan and Silicon Valley, and we are here to try to build a bridge for the Taiwan startup ecosystem to tap into the US markets, but not just US markets. Later on, you're gonna see we have an entire global footprint, the global map that we have, and we want to also connect Taiwanese startups to other ecosystem. And at the bottom, you can see these are the startups from batch 1 and 0. It's been 20 of them. And of course, we're gonna select another 10 to 12 startups to our next batch. And some of the focus areas, although the industry will be deep tech, but deep tech it's really broad and then want to be more specific. So the focus areas will include AIoT, smart city, sustainability, drone supply chain, and so on. And here, again, because although we have really broad international corporate partner networks, but we haven't had that yet in Taiwan, which we really want to start building this up because again, corporations are super important, super critical in this innovation platform. So these are the couple local ecosystem leading players. We want to have them to join our platform to drive innovation for us. And a couple of the companies leaders are also in this chat today, which I'm going to introduce them later on. And here comes the footprint. Sorry, not footprint. The footprint, the global map we have in Taiwan. We have globally. You can see there are many dots. So many different offices in Japan, in Korea, in APAC, in the US, of course, and even in Europe, South America, and so on. And then you can see there are so many dots connecting to each other, and they all begin at one point, which is Taiwan. So again, we want to help Taiwan ecosystem in general, Taiwanese startups, Taiwanese corporations from Taiwan to tap into a different market to drive innovation to help other corporation startups drive innovation starting from today. Awesome. Cool. That's a little bit about Plug and Play, the innovation platform. And then now please take your phone, turn on your camera, simply scan the QR code to follow our new launch Plug and Play Taiwan's Facebook page. You can see all the updates, all the upcoming events on there. So please scan it and then follow, click likes and subscribe. No, just kidding. Just scan the QR code and then follow the page. Awesome. Thank you. And next, I want to welcome our venture, Jeremy. He'll be doing the keynote for everybody today. Thank you so much again, everybody. I know the weather might not be really beautiful, but we're all super energetic. We're so happy to be here. And yeah, let's actually kick this off for our Plug and Play selection day for batch 2.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy. Again, it's very nice to see everyone online. Super excited to have you all here. So today for the keynote, I want to share a little bit about my recent thoughts and research on physical AI. So over the past 2 months, I've been reading and thinking a lot about physical AI, the relevance it has, and how the impact of AI has kind of crossed over into the physical world that we live in. And to start the kind of the thoughts, I actually want to borrow the concept. Next, please. Yeah, I actually want to borrow the concept that's called conservation of attractive profit that is created by Clayton Christensen. Clayton Christensen is one of the greatest business thinker in the early 21st century. And essentially what the conservation of attractive profit is talking about is when a step in the value chain gets commoditized, profit does not disappear. Instead, it actually flows to the adjacent stages. So let me unpack this concept for you. Next, please. So typically in a value chain, there are two types of systems, one that is integrated, another one that is modular. In an integrated system, it's very, very complex, right? There are a lot of elements in play, and most importantly, each of them are intertwined and interdependent upon each other. So it's impossible to single any one of them out. And in this type, the reason why people want to go after integrated system is because they cannot find readily available, satisfying solution of the market. So they have to tinker themselves, invent something that meets market demand. As a modular system, it can still be equally complex. However, the relationship between each element from within is way simpler. And most importantly, you can find a lot of similarly satisfying performance products on the market. And when that happens, you can no longer compete on value and you can only compete in price. And therefore, in a commoditized or a modular system, profits slowly disappear. And now that we understand these type of two systems, I want to show you the dynamic between each two and how profit flow from one to the other. Next, please. So I want to use the hotel industry as an example because we're all really familiar with it. So typically, you can segment the hotel industry in four different segments, right? You got the property, you need to have trust, and you need reservation, and that lastly, you have the guest experience, right? If we look at a typical branded hotel chain like Marriott, what they typically bundle or integrate is the property and trust layer. And what I mean by that is before you even step foot in a Marriott hotel, you know what's coming to you, right? You know the people, you know the food, you know the service, you know the room, you know the interior design, you know the layout, even before you book it. And that's the way they create this integration to earn trust, and therefore people are willing to book the hotel even without knowing what's actually inside. And that's how they kind of capture most of their profits. But when Airbnb goes into market, they change the game. They commoditize the property layer. Now, anyone with a spare space can list it on the platform. It can be a shoe closet from New York City all the way to a 5-star custom-built villa from Bali. They can all coexist on the platform. So instead, what they integrate is the trust and reservation layer. They become this one and only platform that connects the hosts and the guests worldwide and becomes this trusted kind of middleman that facilitate reservation. And we look at it today at the market cap of Airbnb, they're almost the same size as Marriott. So I think I took a lot of time to explain what the conservation of attractive profit is, but you will ask, what does it has to do with physical AI? So let's look at the AI value chain. Next, please. So roughly, and just to mind you, there are many ways to skin a cat, right? And this is just my own definition of what the physical AI value chain looks like. You got the energy layer that powers everything from compute to action, emotion, right? And the second layer, you have intelligence. Intelligence is essentially your compute, right? You take in the data, you memorize it, and you do the inference. And lastly, you have the action emotion because we are talking about physical AI. So obviously, you need the physical parts to execute the motion. And let's first zoom into the middle layer, the intelligence for a little bit. So this is a chart that I extract from AI index report done by Stanford University in 2025. What this chart is saying is basically it is mapping the performance of major large language model, closed source or open source across time. And one trend you can easily tell from it is that the performance gap is closing. If you look at the right, the performance gap between the top ranked model versus the second ranked model in 2023 is 5%. Fast forward to 2024, it becomes 0.7%. Now, what does it really mean? So nowadays you can use Google Gemini, ChatGPT, Perplexity, whatever large language model of your own choice. It will give you satisfying answer pretty much, right? There's lack of differentiation. And when lack of differentiation happen, commoditization happen, and therefore, flip to the next page, profit flows to the adjacent stage in the value chain, upstream to energy, downstream to action and motion. And the combination of energy and action creates, next page please, the electro and industrial stack that powers everything. And I did not create that term. Ryan McIntosh, he is a partner at A16Z. He created this term in his most recent article. And there are roughly 5 elements that consist of this electro-industrial stack, right? From the mineral and metals, essentially the raw materials that we use to make everything, to the second thing, the energy, right? From energy production to energy infrastructure to energy storage. And then moving on to power electronics. Once you have energy, you need power electronics to convert energy between sources in order for our next element, motors or actuator, to actually use the energy to create physical motion. And lastly, because we're talking about physical AI is a big part of it, so you need compute. And compute, we're not talking about kind of the general intelligence, the large language model, but we're talking about the edge AI model that is domain specific, that runs control at the edge. And now I'm gonna pause here for a little bit. So some of you may say, yeah, I agree with you, but Jeremy, these are physical elements. They take a lot of capital and resources to develop and a long time to commercialize. Are they really VC backable? Now, let me show you the next chart. So Packy McCormick, one of my favorite tech writer and angel investor, he created this chart. And essentially, he is mapping the production cost of each of the 5 elements that we just saw across time, from 1990 all the way to 2024. And this is a normalized curve. So the cost in 1990 equates to 100, and you want to map it out to see how the cost curve has changed. And you can easily tell immediately the cost has dropped significantly. So when cost drops significantly, new markets suddenly become inevitable. Now, next, please. There are many great startups already building vertically integrated startups in each of these segments. Now, next, please. So to bring AI to the physical world, we must rebuild product on the electro-industrial stack, right? So they can speak AI's language. But what about Taiwan? What's the real opportunity that we can pursue utilizing the strength from Taiwan? So now I roughly identify 3 key opportunities. Now, the first one is to build motion that moves the physical AI world. Now, the graph on the left is basically showing the robotic motion system market size is growing very fast and expect to be 36 billion in 2027. While this is amazing, it's not particularly surprising. But if we look at it with the metric on the right, now things start to look a little fun. Now, the metric on the right is showing the ROS2 motion package download quadrupled from 2020 to 2024. For those less familiar, ROS2 stands for Robotic Operating System 2. And what it is essentially is a series of software libraries and tools to help developer program robotic motion. And the combination of these two is telling us we don't just need more robotic hardware, but we need the smart ones. We need more smarter robotic hardware where the movement precision, the power management, the reaction coordination are all optimized in the AI era. In other words, we're basically calling for the full integration of the control layer and the mechanical layer. So that's the first opportunity. Now, the second opportunity, we want to build intelligence modules for physical systems. What I defined intelligence modules, roughly these 3 pillars, right? You got the sensing, you got the computing, you got the interface. For sensing, I think sensing is probably the most well-known second of these three, but essentially you want AI native perception modules that does not just help machines take in physical data around the world, but help it make sense of it and are able to do inference or react against it. And now coming to compute, I think what we can pursue is to build domain-specific edge AI chips that runs intelligence locally instead of in the cloud. So in that way, we're able to reduce the reaction time, reduce the latency, and optimize the power usage, or optimize the power. Yeah, exactly. Optimize the power usage. So that is something that the physical AI system needs in the modern era. And lastly, we have the interface. The interface is essentially the motion data, the feedback loop between the motion data intelligence, right? The more data you collect in, the better the intelligence, and therefore the better the performance. And you want to create this feedback loop to power your machines. And so the combination of these three creates the nervous system of physical AI today. And once we get sophisticated in the motion package, we get sophisticated in intelligence or the nervous system for our systems, for our machines. Now, the third opportunity is to export the AI native machines. So for decades and decades, we are really good at OEM and ODM, right? We design and we manufacture machines or mechanical parts for other people. And for recent years, firms in Taiwan start to integrate intelligence as an add-on feature to the robotic systems, right? You get sensors, you add edge AI motions to detect and are able to execute certain motions within a confined vertical or niche area. The next frontier I want to call for is to build and export AI native machines. And what I mean by AI native machine is that AI is no longer just a feature. It becomes the physical model itself. So an AI native machine is going to allow you to build this flywheel of value, right? The more deployment you got, the more data you will have. The more data means smarter intelligence, equates to better performance, and that'll allow you to create stickier demand and cause for more deployment. And now once you have this flywheel, companies can monetize or diversify their monetization in a plethora of ways that was never thought before, right? You can lease the model and do a subscription-based monetization on your software. You can do performance-based pricing. You can do usage-based pricing. There are many, many ways for companies to explore the opportunities. So AI native machines making AI not just a technology feature, but a built-in business architecture. So just to wrap up, next, please. The next frontier is where energy meets motion, the electro-industrial base that we can excel at, right? So I hope the quick sharing today inspire all of us to think a little bit about how Taiwan can play a dominant role in the physical AI era. So thank you so much for listening to this short share, and let's start the men's section and have the startup to pitch. Jimmy, I'll hand the mic over to you.
Awesome. Thank you, Jeremy, for the amazing presentation you shared about physical AI world and what we can try to do with the Taiwanese startups. So next, like Jeremy mentioned, it's our main session for startups pitches. Let's kick this off. So before we really kick this off, I want to again have some housekeeping words that I want to give out to everybody. So please remain muted and without video on unless you're presenting. This is really important. And rename yourself if you haven't done so to your startup name and your speaker, your name as the example is showing. And then please allow all the requests received from the host to turn on your audio and video for you. And each startups has 4 minutes. This is super strict, really critical. Again, 4 minutes to pitch. Music will be played or sounds will be played when time is up. And before we really get started, I would love to have everybody to turn on your cameras, to sit in front of your laptop, your desk, want to take a group picture, as this is in person, as we always do this, want to take a huge group pictures showing everybody's face. So please, if you haven't turned on your camera, please do so. Awesome. Finley, please take a picture for us. And then after that, please let me know if we had the pictures ready.
Yes, I'm gonna do one more one. Almost there, guys.
Yep, just taking a little time, as we want to make sure we have the perfect pictures.
I'm done. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Finley. All right, next. So as you can see, this is the pitch order we have, and then again, rename yourself with your startup name and your speaker, and then also put a order number in front of your name title. Yep. And please remember your order and then where you should jump in. But again, it will be controlled by us. Cool. Thank you. Awesome. Next, besides having our partner, the Taoyuan City government, the director John, also as well as youth affairs that I didn't mention earlier, both departments are here today. And then as well as Plug and Play, our vice president, our senior director are also here today to experience this startup energy ecosystem with us. But at the same time, as this should be as excited as, as excited as it should be, we also have corporate guests for today to experience with everybody. So TT, the vice president from CDIB. We also have Eric, the AVP strategy branding from NextCom, as well as Leslie Sistex, Alice from Sistex. She is the AGP COO. Cool. Next up, I want to welcome our first startup, Fortune AI. Fortune AI builds AI-driven water safety system that detect drowning, rip currents, and intrusions in real time, protecting life across pools, coasts, and harbors. Let's welcome our first startup, Fortune AI. Please kick this off.
Yep. All guys. Okay. Oh, how can I control the pages? Okay, yeah. Let's get it. Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Andrew from Fusion AI, and we're building like Gen AI water safety platforms. At the beginning, we started from swimming pool, and now we're expanding into open water. And then Uh, next page, please. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so the problems we want to solve is that most of the time, like in open water areas, they have a large area surveillance, and then which leads to the late response. And then for business, there might be a liability exposures, and then some accidents might damage the public image. So to start up, we want to solve these problems. Next page. Yeah, okay. So how we're gonna do that? We build platforms our model is kind of like a USB plugs that can switch into different scenarios in swimming pool, open waters, and the future marine times, the harbors. Yeah. So the whole pipeline is very simple. Detections and yeah, detections, alerts, and then notifications. So how we're gonna do that? We build our own synthetic database to help us to know its different vertical scenarios. Next page, please. Yeah, so here's our proven solutions. Like I said, we use an edge device to do the detections and turn all the informations into dots and do the real-time notification. Next page. Thanks. Yeah, so we're targeting 3 verticals, but for now, we're targeting 2. One is swimming pools, another one is open water, and especially in Japan, we're targeting 50,000 like swimming pools and 2,000 open water spots in Japan and Taiwan. And based on their selling model, that will turn to 82 million installations and 10 million subscription fee each year. Next page. Thank you. So here's our business model. Quite simple. For pool safety, it would be B2B B2B revenue models, and then for open waters, it would be B2G business models. Yeah, so for now, we have 6 distributors across different regions from Japan, Hong Kong, and Korea, and even far from Spain. And for 2G case, we already secured our very first open water case. Next page, thank you. So here's our tractions. We started the whole project since 2023, and this year we have huge success and huge growth. For this year, our project revenue could reach over 700K US dollars. Next page. So for about our competitions, basically most of our competitor, they're still focusing in like indoor scenarios. However, we are already expanding into multi scenarios, especially like in open waters, and for the future it would be like the aquatic safety. Yeah, next page. Okay, so here's our milestones for the next 3 years. We're targeting Japan markets. We're gonna establish an entity over there, and we're looking for like SI partner network for us to get more like tenders case, and then the goal would be we hope to integrate with policies and insurance in over there. Next page. Yeah, so we have we are very like lean team. We have 4 people in our company. And for now, I'm Sam. I'm Andrew. With Sam, we build Station from zero to now. Next page. Yeah, so yeah, of course, we're looking for fundraising opportunity. And for now, we already have several commitments from like public company and state-backed venture capital. Thank you. We are Fusion AI. Yeah, thanks, guys.
That's amazing, Andrew. Thank you so much for the presentation. Hopefully your technology can really transform the water safety experience for everybody, and then really
Yeah.
well control. And for everybody, if you haven't noticed, there should be a timer on your right-hand corner. Next up, I want to welcome Bricks Display. Bricks Display is building the interface OS for the intelligent world, because the next evolution, of AI isn't smarter models, but smarter interfaces. Bricks, you can kick this off.
Okay. Hi, I'm Pepper, founder and CEO of Bricks. Next, please. And here's Typhoon, right? You know what I just saying yesterday? I saw the Chinese Mart is promoting the fresh vegetable during a typhoon. You can even buy one. Next, but that is not their fault. You know, the signage technology didn't change since 2005. Some of them use the post and update annually, and or using the CMS from headquarters, but not really fit each store. It's really wasting money and your business opportunity. Next, let me show you how Bricks works. The left side, headquarters planning everything with the cloud AI, and Bricks ship the strategy to the edge AI location. The box is connected to the weather, real-time data, or the news event or location. And the edge AI box will auto update every screen and kiosk. And most importantly, they all influence at the edge side. Nothing live in your control. Next. That's how Bricks to help the big brand to moving fast and grow their revenue instantly. Next. And Bricks start from the retail and food and beverage, but our solution fit any physical space. It's a 200 billion market size, and we are targeting 30 million AR in 3 years. Next. Current solutions, some of them sell the product with the special hardware, like the Samsung, or some of them rely on the unstable cloud service. But Bricks, we are pure software. We're running edge AI. We will protect your customer privacy, and we're cutting down your AI inference costs from $200 per day to 0. Next. And Bricks has the real barriers. We leading the top tier open source project, Llama CPP and Whisper.cpp, and we also like the patent that our AI agent UI generator in United States and Taiwan. So we are not just protecting, we are driven by the community. Next. Now we have 500 even trained brand customer across 10 countries, and just this year we got 7 times revenue growth. Next. And answer entrepreneur, this is my 7th company, and 2 of them already exit. And currently I'm building the biggest one, and this one is invested by the 500 Global and Alchemist from San Francisco. Next. So sure, now we are fundraising 1.5 million, which will help us to accelerate our GTM and validate our partnership with the IPC big company. And next, please. And that's why Bricks is the perfect match with the plug and play, and we are enterprise ready and global scalable and built with the real impact. So if you want to join us or want to know more, you can scan the QR code or just contact with me. Thank you.
Awesome, Pepper. Thank you for the amazing technology. Well control of your time so far by the first 2 presenters. Next, I want to welcome Pay Technology, the backstage data engine for circular fashion. Pay, please kick this off for us.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me clearly? Okay.
Yes, we can hear you. Yep.
Okay. So, good morning, and I'm Kingston as a global sales manager from Paid Technology, and I represent Paid. I would like to show you how we are revolutionizing the textile recycling industry. Next page, please. Okay. Over 100 million tons of fiber produced each year, and less than 1% is truly recycled back into new clothing. These broken loops makes fashion the second most polluting industry on earth. It's why we must fix textile sorting, starting now. Next page, please. Okay, so as a pioneers in sustainable development, brands are obligated to use recycled polyester with the end of achieving 100% recycled material usage by 2030. And the remaining 99% are waiting to be transformed into potential profits. Regulatory demands for recycled material have created a burgeoning supply chain issue. And our technology aims to meet brands' requirements by facilitating the supply of raw material for recycled products. Next page. Next page, please. Okay. And the world is propelled and accelerated by AI. They either using building AI or using AI. We are latter one. This is how we sort various material, including wool, cotton, PET, and others. And with comprehensive training data and infrared spectrum, our AI sorter can do both quantitative and qualitative analysis to achieve greater than 95% accuracy. Next page. And our business revenue stream, business model will eventually consist of this part. So in the upper section, in the left-hand side, in the past, the garment collector need to pay extra cost to dealing with incineration of the clothes that cannot be recycled. And now they can reduce the cost by 40%, and they can send us the garment collector, and we can earn the fee for dealing with the garments for the unrecyclable. And for the right-hand side, we could sell the recycled yarn or the high purity raw material, which means old garments, to the recycled material factories. Or we can selling or leasing our sorting facilities and expand our turnkey factories to export to the overseas to align with local entities. Next page, please. And our phase implementation plan began in 2025 with establishing the production line and data center, which laid the groundwork for scale-up operation. And by 2026, we expand internationally by exporting turnkey factories to the overseas and align with local entities. Next page. Okay, so we truly stand out by using AI enhanced infrared detection, no chemicals, no delay, and our competitors relies on chemical analysis or chemical recycling, and mechanical cotton recovery or coarse infra sorting. So that is the weakness we do not share. Next page. Okay, so this is our core team composed of seasoned and accomplished experts from both corporate world and academia who drive paid innovation and market leadership and played an essential role in advancing our technological solution. Okay, next page, please. And by 2030, the recycled polyester market will achieve 45 billion in global in total, and we focus on especially in Asia, Southeast Asia, and the textile industry that will be 5 billion, and we aim to meet 2.5 billion. That's our sum. Next page, please. And our financial projection plan predict a break-even point in the third year, in the fourth and fifth year. Next page. And this is our clients. Next page. Next, okay, thank you. That is the end. Thank you.
That's super awesome. Thank you, Pei. Thank you, Kinson, for the amazing presentation again. We certainly need your technology to really transform the garbage recycling industry. Awesome. Next, let's welcome Zik. Zik, accelerating smart transformation with turnkey AI and ESG solutions. Zik, please, well, anytime.
Okay, can you hear me clearly?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. Hello, I'm Frank, the CMO from Zik. Nice to meet you. Next. They provide a modular visualization system, including IoT digital twin, energy management, helping enterprises accelerate their smart transformation. Next. Currently, companies face two major challenges in digital transformation. Big company solutions lock you into specific hardware, making it hard to scale flexibly. Fully custom solutions avoid this locking, but they are usually complex and time-consuming and high cost. Without a data platform, it's hard to implement AI solution. Next. Our platform solves this by integrating equipment from multiple brands, using modularized function to achieve rapid customization, and accelerating AI adoption through the platform. Next, how we do it? Okay. First, the plugin center. We have integrated different brands, different devices into our platform, connecting to device data with just one click, a normal island systems. Next. Okay. Second, our visual interface is also modular. Users can easily drag and drop to build custom control interfaces for different industry. Even complex projects like digital twin can be implemented quickly. Next. We are also modularizing AI applications to help companies implement AI solutions quickly across different areas. Z has become the only turnkey solution that integrates AIoT, AI, and energy management and digital twin. Next. Looking at the Asia Pacific market, our system can be applied for major fields. This is a huge market, and our goal is to capture it quickly. Next. Modular system allows us deploying in just 7 days, while others take 3 to 6 months. We are faster, more flexible, and more affordable. So that's why listed companies choose us. Next. These are our business model, and which provide us with a steady cash flow. Next. We focus on smart manufacturing. We work with system integrators and equipment manufacturers, leveraging their large business networks to develop end user. Next. And we have served many listed and multinational companies. For example, we helped Deeptech, the world's second largest bicycle manufacturer, integrate data from all their factories in Taiwan, Vietnam, and China. And this year we also deployed an EMS at Songshan Airport, and we also signed MOU with Zhonghua Telecom and VTI. a well-known system integrator in Vietnam. Next, we expect 30 million in revenue in 2026 from working with Zhonghua Telecom and growing to 100 million in 2027 with overseas expansion. Next. Sean is the CEO of Zik. He used to be an engineer in Hsinchu Science Park and has over 10 years of software development experience. And I'm Frank, CMO of Zik, and I have experience selling branded products to top distributors in Europe and Australia. Next. And we're looking for at least our funding goal. And next, our vision is to become a turnkey solution for AI and ESG. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Thank you, Frank, for the presentation. Amazing technology, amazing attractions as well. Next up, I want to welcome eSchool Lab, enabling manufacturers and offices to bridge legacy systems and connect human-machine workflows via AI and computer vision-driven RPA. eSchool Lab, you can feel free to kick this off. Yep, thank you.
Is my voice loud and clear? Yeah.
Yes, it's perfect.
Okay. We are School Lab, and next. Yeah, this is our core team. We just raised $3 million for inaugural round. And next. So this is our past activity in this year, including some award in Taiwan. Next. So we are kind of RPA software. So RPA is, as you know, stands for robotic process automation, but typically applied in the office automation. Next. The market size is predicted on an analysis institution. Next. But we are focused on Industrial 4.0, and the market size is especially for the industrial RPA, OT market. Next. So you buy an RPA, go home and do your process automation in the typical office automation scenario. But next, we want to build an RPA product. You can do it in the factory scenario. Next. So this is a picture about in the Industrial 4.0. Typically, there are different layers of architecture. So there are machine-to-machine protocol. Then there are middleware. They are typically the most expensive one. On the top is OARPA, the scenario. Next. But our product can try to address the process, the automation in this area. Next. So next. So this is just a very short demo. Okay, in the industry, if you try to get the human, remove the human from the manufacturing site, typically there are different roles and perform the operation on computer system and eye-catching some here's a defect, it can be replaced by our virtual robot. Next. So this is just a very short demo. On the left-hand side is industrial PC from the machine vendor. We do not install any software inside. It's not networking connected. The human operation on the machine tool app is fully automated. Next. So we are kind of building. Okay, we all know automation is very expensive. Can we do it in just many human operation, and the writing code can be replaced by recording human step? Then the development time may be many times faster in the Industrial 4.0. Next. We also, unlike other RPA, we totally do it by computer vision, and we also support camera. So by supporting camera, many interesting scenario can be done. Next. For example, here is dragging an AI component. This is what we do for our customer. We try to address the process improvement on the left-hand side. So by detecting human and linking all the internal scenario to take care of the machine when the machine goes down. Next. Okay, as to the competitor analysis, right on the Bottom right, a major player in the like UiPath in the office automation RPA, but on the top right, we are in the industrial automation stability. We are in this quite unique position. Next. So this is our client on the right-hand side is our OT side customer. On the left-hand side, we can also compete with the office automation scenario. Next. Okay, our basic on B2B model. Next, sorry. This is our financial projection. Next. Thank you, everyone. Yep.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Great presentation. And the next up, I want to welcome Kadasu, agentic infrastructure for law firms. Please also, just a reminder, if you can, please turn on your camera. We want to see you. We want to see you presenting. We want to see you speaking. It's more interactive for everybody in this meeting. So Alex, please kick this off for us.
Okay, so can you hear me now?
Yeah, sorry, by the way, I forgot to turn on my camera earlier, but good.
Cool. So hi, everyone. We are Kadasu, the AI that understands engineering drawings. I'm Alex, co-founder and CEO. Next, please. In manufacturing, engineering drawings are the core of everything. Engineers work with them every day. But in fact, every department in a factory depends on drawings, from quotation to procurement to inspection. And yet processing drawings takes a huge amount of time. Next. Think about virgin checks, verifying if there's any design change, or translating dimensions and do unit conversion. One drawing can have more than 200 dimensions, and you literally have to hit the calculator 200 times. When quoting, you try to find similar path parts. It's like searching for a needle in a haystack, because there's no consistent standard. Actually, in many factories, administrative staff spend around half of their time doing repetitive drawing-related work. Next. We built an AI that can read and process drawings. It can understand the content, search related reference, and deal with the drawings itself. Next. Like this, they need to do this manually, but now they can just do this by AI. Okay, next. Our interface just looks like GPT, but for CAD data. With it, companies can save massive procurement and quotation cost. Next. For example, a 150-person equipment supplier can save around $500,000 US per year directly, and more than $1 million US per year in indirect labor and efficiency costs. Next. Our focus is the high-mix, low-volume manufacturing market. 2D drawings are still the common language across manufacturing, and in supply chain management, this has huge potential. Today, there are only management systems. Next. There's no real tool that can actually understand drawings. So comparing with our competitor, we can be adapted fast. Next. Since our March launch, our ARR has grown 70% month over month for the past 5 months. And most of our users are TSMC and AMAT-related suppliers across Taiwan, Malaysia, and Singapore. Over the past 2 months, we've also gathered more than 500 companies in our waitlist for the next expansion. Our sales cycle is extremely short. We reach customer online, hold one demo call, and deals close quickly. Next. Our sales cycle is extremely short. Yeah. Okay. I'm Alex, with years of experience building both hardware and software startup in manufacturing, and my co-founder Steven. He previously worked at Google, and our team members come from top universities and have strong engineering backgrounds. Next. Our goal for the next year is to reach 600 paying clients, and we are now preparing for our next funding round to scale both product and distribution. Next. Okay, if you're interested, we would love to connect. Thank you.
Amazing, Alex. Thank you for the presentation. Good to see you, by the way, from since a couple months ago during the SF demo day. Really good to see you here with
Thank you.
us. And then, of course, those engineering and construction companies will certainly need your technology to support them. Thank you. And next up, welcome Kiwi New Energy, empowering global sustainability with AI green energy exchange solutions. Kiwi, please share your amazing presentation with us.
Okay, hi everyone, we're Kiwi New Energy. Next. So back in the days, most of the people believed that going green means that they have to set up solar panels on top of their buildings. But what if, with just a single click, next, we could bring clean energy straight to your home. No complicated installations, no big investments. Next. Imagine yourself sitting in the living room enjoying the real benefits of green energy without any hassle, as easily as streaming your Netflix show. Next. And on top of that, we're going to help you to cut your power bills by 15%. Next. So meet Kiwi. We're a unified smart platform that makes all this happening. Kiwi, a smart energy AI matching engine, is like the Amazon of green energy. It seamlessly connects you to affordable, sustainable power with just a click. Next. We serve a broad spectrum of users, from residential users, small and middle business, and large corporates who are pursuing IE100 carbon offsetting. Next. So Kiwi combines state-of-the-art technologies. Virtual power plant for decentralized grid management, blockchain for transparent REC, which means renewable energy certificate trading, and a full suite of customized financial models. Next. Our AI-based energy mapping system is the backbone of the energy intelligence. It collects the data from local utilities in the left side and mapping in real time the energy flow across multiple sources and the users. Next. So that we profile every user customer, their energy consumption, and then give them the optimal plan to them. Next. Our energy as a service model means that there's no high upfront cost, no building up solar panels, and no heavy operation and maintenance burdens. Next. So Kiwi isn't just idea, it's proven. We support convenience stores, restaurants, and retailers, as well as to big corporates right now, such as Decathlon, IKEA, Family Mart, 7-Eleven, and Wangping Jiutuan, and so on. Next. Taking Decathlon as a true example, they use Kiwi's AI to reach from 86% to 100% RE targets. Next. Starting from 2024, we also have Family Mart to save up to 4 million Taiwanese dollars on 100 stores, and we're aiming to 3,000 in the next year. Next. Our alliance with Tesla let us deliver best-in-class storage and grid solutions. Next. And we have secured over 200 megawatts of long-term supply for the next decades. Next. The green energy market is booming with 200 billion global TAM, and online exchange is growing by 20 to 50% CAGR. But however, these are just prediction numbers. They don't really matter. Next, what really matters is that Kiwi is going strong in business, going break even in this year, reaching $2 million, and project 8 to 10 times the revenue in the next following year. Next. We know there are many competitors in the market, but unlike them, we focus on Asia Pacific needs and on those underserved residential and small and middle business, as well as to those corporates. Next. Our roadmap is clear. We first launch pilot project with local partner, and then roll out the full platform in a city, and finally scale across other regions and beyond. Next. Our leadership team has decades of experience in AI, blockchain, energy management, and startup scaling to corporations. Next. Our ask is $3 million as a pre-A round, mainly to support the scale up of momentum of our current customer business domestically and POCs abroad, such as in Japan and US, and to sustain Kiwi platform enrollment. So next, thank you for your attention and consideration. I'm Rio Lee. Let's shape our smart green future together. I look forward to your questions later on. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rio. Amazing presentation. Really clear, really fast too. Thank you so much. All right, next up, I want to welcome Blake, volunteer for crypto traders. Blake, please, anytime for us.
Yeah, good day, everyone. I'm Kenji from Blave, and I used to work in traditional finance, and also I'm a serial entrepreneur in Web3 and FinTech. Next, please. So what's Blave? Blave is like Palantir, but for crypto. We believe data is a competitive edge in AI and deep tech. So we focus on building a new form of financial data to explore the hidden value from private data for our clients. Since then, we have built a growing ecosystem with a trusted partner, as you can see here, and we also helping our clients to achieve exceptional results. And our ARR and user base continue to hit record highs. Next, please. So what's the problem? Let me start with two names, FTS and President Donald Trump. Why mention them? Because they remind us the importance of crypto role of financial information. Today, millions of people, they trade digital assets. Yet the market still remains in a black box. The data is scattered across different platforms, unstructured, and people still struggling to manage their risk in doing high costs and unfavorable environments. That's why we came in. We want to help retail user to be like institutional and solve the existing pain. Next, please. So this is Blade looks like. Blade is initially a data engine to collect and process and interpret data. We turn complexity into clarity for our clients through insightful dashboard and AI co-pilots. So you can easily overview market dynamic or utilize our AI model to manage your risk and make better decisions. Next, please. So eventually, from data silo to data intelligence, the core of our solution is our ontology. With private data input and most important, the expert in loop as well logic behind it, we can uncover the hidden pattern and receive value for different use cases. You can do it for analytics, for risk monitoring, or even integrations. Next, please. So about our team, my partner Wei and I were deeply rooted in financial market. I specialize in data, business, and finance, and while Wei is professional quant trader and also a data architect. Together, we are strongly positioned in unique position to decode crypto black box and also unlock the hidden value from private data for our users. Next, please. So market is explosive right now. We are sitting at the intersection of AI, crypto, and financial data, total up to 300 billion market size, with still growing explosively, and our 10 is estimated to be this. And the competition is existing. Next, please. Yeah, because we build our own data infrastructure to support our unique proposition, the alpha-driven, knowledge accessible, and also semantic power, so we can outpace others in this field. Next, please. And based on market characteristics, our business model evolved from a freemium model to a subscription tier model to tailor to different user segments. And we believe we can outpace others based on those three pillars I show you here. Next, please. And then people just love it. We got retention rate over 60%, and we grew from 0 to 26,000 users within a year with LTV CS ratio less than 3. And currently, we are raising 350,000 capital for market expansion. We're seeking a partner who share our visions, and also we welcome you to join us. Next, please. To sum up, Bay is a data backbone for next-gen finance, and we help to build out an open network for the future. Thank you.
Hi, Blave. Thank you so much for the presentation again. And then next up, I want to welcome StockNews.ai. It's the financial market AI agent for investors. Really cool. All right, please kick this off.
Hello, everyone. I'm Daniel Chen. I'm the CEO and co-founder of StockNews.ai. Thank you for having me here. Next. Next slide. Sorry, can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you. You're back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I was going to want to kick it off with a little bit of a traction we have. So basically, this is just our Stripes screenshot. We are going to be pretty transparent here. We have grown about we have a crew about 50K ARR, and most of them are profit. And we have developed a solution that we believe that the customer is definitely willing to pay for, and we are really excited about this. So let me explain what we are building. Next. So essentially, we are building a financial agent for investor. So the problem we have as an investor, no matter you are a retail investor, no matter you are a professional investor, you have to stay informed on the market. However, today's market is just too much information out there. On Bloomberg Terminal alone, they produce 26 news articles per second. So no human being will be able to stay on top of it. However, if you don't stay on top of the market, it could mean that you'll be missing an opportunity, and then you could face potential loss. So it's really important for your investor, especially if they are more serious and professional. It's difficult. They have to stay informed and monitor the market all the time. So essentially, what we built, and next page, please. So essentially what we built is an AI agent that help you as an investor to filter all of those information and digest that and create insights specific for you. And basically, our AI agent will monitor the market 24/7 for you. Our AI agent will actually have access to premium level of data and news information. And so it's just not a traditional Yahoo Finance. And then the AI agent will actually know what do you have in your portfolio, what do you care, and be able to understand you as an investor, what you care about, and help you tailor specific personal insights for you. Next slide. So for example, a lot of people will ask, oh, what's the difference between you and ChatGPT? And because we do deep integration with our data provider and partners, we can actually let the AI decide what kind of data to pour and and then it will be able to provide much better answers compared to a traditional ChatGPT. For example, here, if you ask them to get a video transcript, they basically don't have it. And all they do is try to Google it and then try to scrape the website, but our AI will be able to process find those information immediately. Next. So the market is pretty obvious. I think the investors spend billions of dollars on those kind of financial market tool, and the AI is inevitable in the trend. Next. So we are a SaaS business. We offer our subscription to retail investor. We offer to professional investor, and we are also talking to local one of the major Taiwan bank, and we are working on proof of concept to help them automate their analyst or like market monitoring effort. Next. Oh, yeah. Okay. So here we are the team. I'm based in New York. And then the rest of the team is based in Taiwan. Thank you very much for your time. I guess at the beginning we waste a lot of time. So sorry about that.
Dan, sorry about that. Earlier, it's on our end. And then I heard that you're based in New York, but you're using Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco as your background.
Well,
but thank you.
that was the only option I was presenting. I was like, well, why not?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the presentation again. And next up, I want to welcome Roots Innovation. Roots Innovation is a tech consulting and product company with an APAC go-to-market covering Southeast Asia in deep data automation expertise. Please kick this off for us, Roots Innovation. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ivan, the founder of Roots Innovation, and I'll be introducing our product, SimStream. Next. SimStream delivers AI-powered data automation for nearly all industries, like factories, devices, IoT, and legacy systems. Production ready in days, not months. Next. Just to name a few, regulated enterprises and city platforms face skill and manpower issues. Manual data transformation creates risk for compliance and fraud. Disconnected data create errors and blind spots. Vendor tools are expensive, manual work is slow, and teams are left with inefficient operations. No matter the approach, the pain is clear and the costs stack up. Next. SceneStream fixes this with 3 AI-driven steps. Step 1, the AI automated data capture from silos like mainframes, databases, Excel, etc. easily. Step 2, when silo data are in the SceneStream platform, the user will have full control for compliance and governance, easily using AI to do data transformation. Step 3, comprehensive AI-powered oversight allows healing your live production pipelines and data, and eventually to other machine learning tools for reporting. All this without the need to replace any existing systems. Next, please. So what makes SceneStream different? We are hybrid, we are on-premise and on cloud, and legacy ready from day one. So fast to implement, lowest TCO, unlike Databricks, Fivetran, and Airbyte. We reduce lock-in and let corporates own their modernization. Next. This is a POC proof for a leading telco environment in the Philippines. So previously, everything is working in silos. So the POC result proven that integration effort is down 70%, cost down 50%, and ready for AI in just 10 days. Next. Our competitive edge use cases. We drive clear value in manufacturing, telecommunication, banking, and healthcare. We have an edge in data transformation wherever complexity, compliance, modernization collide. Next. So why Taoyuan? Taoyuan is the right launch pad. Top industry output, logistic and dense AI and ICT ecosystem. Plug and play focus is our focus. Fast AI and manufacturing pilots that scale. Next. So the market and our vision. Enterprise data software in Asia will nearly double to $100 billion by 2030. SaaS and AI business tools are everywhere, but only SceneStream unifies the old, the new, and the future. Next, thank you. Our business model and 3-year growth plan. Our pricing means low upfront costs and predictable expansion. We target $55 million revenue and break even by year 3. Next. Our go-to-market and partners-driven business model is partner-driven. We leverage top SI for rapid deployment, expand with channel partners, and scale efficiently with SaaS. Next. Our go-to-market and partners. We partner with Plug and Play APAC, Systack, Ingram, AWS, Topan, and others for SI delivery and channel reach. Our approach let us move fast and scale without headcount explosion. Next. Our team is built from experienced leaders from Deutsche Bank, Stanchart, IBM. We bring experience and credibility to regulated and hybrid environment. Lastly, next. We want to make data transformation easy, fast, and affordable for all. Next. Thank you. Thanks.
Hi, Ivan. Thank you. Amazing presentation. Love how you tailor your technology to Taiwan ecosystem, specifically in Taoyuan City. And then also just want to let everybody know that Bruce is actually from Singapore. And as we really want to increase the diversity and dynamics for our Plug and Play Taiwan. So next up, later on, we're gonna have Japan and Korea startups to pitch as well. Next up, I want to welcome Biotechnology, biotechnology accelerates preclinical drug development by optimizing the existing drug efficiency evaluation process for medical research organization. Please kick this off for us.
Thank you, Jimmy, and thank you everyone for being here. My name is Steven, represent Fluidiconic Biotechnology, and today I would like to share how we accelerate the anti-cancer drug developments, especially for the preclinical stage for the pharmaceutical industry by our intelligent master lab platform. Yeah, next page. So why we are doing this is because time is considered one of the critical points in the preclinical drug developments. So nowadays, pharma company is spending 45 years on average to move the drugs from the preclinical to the clinical stages. But however, each of the year of the delay of the clinical trial will result in actually 115 million in the loss of opportunity and the future shares of the markets. So our solutions, MasterLab, we provide them to cut the preclinical time by 25%, and also we can reduce the usage of the experimental animal models by over 70%. And with these benefits, we can remain very high accuracy of the drug response evaluations. Next slide. How we achieve this? So long thing short, we are rebuilding the complex tumor microenvironment ex vivo instead of putting the patient-derived cells to the back of the mice. So the benefit of this is straightforward. We can only need 10% of the time. So basically it's 10 times faster compared to the traditional methods. All we need is a psychological relevant environments is how the Fluidiconic created these platforms. Next slide. So long thing short, MasterLab is basically the simple and faster workflow and provide to the pharmaceutical company a heterogeneous and patient-derived tumor evaluation systems. Next slides. So here's our product overview. This is a portfolio of our technology. So we got two different pipeline, TMOC Lite and TMOC Pro, and then we can culture the patient-derived cells after the surgery from the hospital, recreate the complexity of the tumor, for example, the hypoxia, for example, the dynamic flow like the blood vessels, and also the growth of the vessels and the fibrosis for specific tumor microenvironments. Next slides. So after the clients finish the preparation of the chips, we can place into our fully automation analysis system. So we can run 144 individual samples, which is highly suitable for the early stage drug developments or different patients evaluations. Next slides. So let's share one of the case study of our clients. So they are developing a small molecule drugs that potentially synergize with a classic immunotherapy like pembrolizumab. And if they use the classic methods, for example, the mice model, they will spend like a half year to even a year to finish the evaluations. But we use MasterLab technology, we finish within 2 weeks, can faster the evaluations process. Next slides. So after we select the best drugs, we only need a little bit of the animal study and finish the evaluation to push into the clinical trials. And we found the immune superb effect and immune priming effect in the animal study. So this technology is external validated by the pharmaceutical company and the CRO partner and also the local hospital as well. Next slides. So regarding to the USP, so we are compared to the competitors, we have higher tumor representativeness and also highly automated. Is suitable for the drug development process and they can integrate with all of the preclinical transitional workflow. Next slides. Next slides. So regarding to the business model and the revenue stream, we do the contract research services first. So we'll have the co-marketing with other like animal study CRO company and then bundle sales to our pharma or research institute clients. And then we'll transfer to the whole solution sales by our licensing and also the selling the consumables. Yeah, that's all we got today. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Fluidiconic. Thank you, Stephen, for the presentation. Amazing. Next up, I want to welcome Dental, elevating global oral health with technology. Please take it over.
Hello, everyone. We are Dental. I'm Casper, the CEO and founder of Dental. Next. Dental is a software provider for dental support organization. We are the global player, currently expanding starting from Southeast Asian market. Next. Dental was founded in 2016. In 2018, we established our R&D team and began developing our dental system. In 2022, we started AI development. And in 2024, we set up our Southeast Asian market headquarters in Singapore. And this year, we established our Japan branch in Tokyo. Next. This is our core team. I'm currently a practicing dentist. However, I was graduate from civil engineering before I went to dental school. That's why I founded Dental as a technology company. Our CTO, TY, and Victor are both engineers with PhD degrees in computer science, and our CFO, Jason. Next. We aim to address the 5 major aspects for the dental industry: patients, dental products, education, insurance integration, and operation. Next. First of all, For patients' data and operational management, we have launched the product DentalHealth, a cloud-based practice management system. Since 2023, we have progressively integrated various AI applications in our system and becoming the first medical system in Taiwan to obtain ISO cybersecurity certification. For product, we are the biggest dental e-commerce platform in Taiwan. We have integrated over 100 dental suppliers and offer more than 3,000 dental products. For education, we provide both online and offline dental training, serving more than 10,000 dentists. Finally, insurance integration with our AI-assisted diagnosis. Our AI can enhance doctors' work efficiency, reduce labor costs, and assist insurance company in determining the severity of disease and how much insurance coverage should be paid or not to pay. Next. Analyzing the maturity level of dental market in various countries across Asia. We have different product strategy for different markets. Next. For this, now we are seeking local partners to build the largest dental platform in Southeast Asia market. Next. And for our generative AI product, Deno.ai, we provide API integration authorization to empower PMS companies around the world. Next. For our AI-assisted diagnostic product, InsureDent, we will target countries with more mature dental markets, such as North America, Australia, and Japan. And our first target country is Japan. We have already established a collaboration with Tohoku University, and we'll begin clinical trial to prepare for PMDA application this year, as well as explore partnership opportunities with insurance company in Japan next. Currently, our market share in Taiwan includes over 18,000 individual users, which is half of the market. Regarding clinical procurement accounts, we have almost 3,000 accounts, and about 70 clinics use our DentalHealth. Next. This is our competitive comparison table with other dental systems in Taiwan. Currently, we are the only one fully cloud-based system and the only one that integrates line CRM, procurement, and online learning all in one platform. Next. We provide the most comprehensive digital transformation solution for clinics, covering B2B, B2C, and B2B2C models. Next. Now we are raising Series A round with a target of $10 million. We will be continuing to invest in R&D to strengthen our technological lead. Next. The partners we are currently looking for are those who can help us become #1 DSO in Asia first and then expand globally. We are Daniel. Thank you.
Amazing dental, Casper. Thank you for the presentation. The dental industry definitely need your technology to improve. All right, next up, I want to welcome MesoView, microscopic precision, microscopic impact defining clinical and medical imaging.
Hello, everyone can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, hello, I'm Marcus. I'm the CEO and co-founder of the MesoView. And today we're bringing you into the world of the cancer surgery and the biopsies. Next. Each year, 2 million new cancers diagnosed in the US, and 1 in 4 Americans die from cancer. And surgery is a primary treatment needed by over 80% of the cancer patient. Next. But the question is, after the surgery, no patient wants to hear is we need a repeat surgery. It means the tumor requires precise resection or has recurred. Our mission is to make sure there's no patient ever has to hear those words ever again. Next. The current method for intraoperative assessment is called the frozen section analysis. Next. But the process is slow, unreliable, and sample limit. And surgeon waits 30 to 60 minutes without the real-time feedback. And this process is manual, artificial, 30% slides are compromised, reprocessing 15 to 30 minutes. And pathologists can fully assess margins, resulting in 20% of the reoperation rate. Next. Therefore, in the US, around 100K of US cancer patients need a repeat surgery annually and costing multi-billion healthcare costs, available healthcare costs annually. Next. Here we developed the Pathoscope. Our solution is called Rapid Fresh Pathology. Next. We can directly analyze the fresh excised tissue to deliver pathology-grade result in just 10 minutes near the OR. Next. It designed compatible with the gold standing process. For our user, the clinical workflow unchanged. Next. No freezing, no slicing, no human and freezing artifact. Next. And Pathoscope provide a better imaging quality, and with the pathologic grade resolution, 1 pixel can achieve 450 nanometer. Next page. It is a fully digital solution with a remote software. Pathologists can review imaging in real time from anywhere, anytime, and it easily integrate with the AI-assisted diagnostic in the future. Next page. So it is simple, reliable, and more accurate. Next, and at least 6 times faster compared with the frozen section. Next page. For the market side, we accept to the intraoperative assessment application. We are targeting the global H&E diagnosis market, including the regular biopsies and needle biopsies. Next page. And with the aging population, the number of patients is increasing, so the market is expected to expand. Moreover, the number of pathologists continue to decrease, so the market demanding to be stronger. Next page. And we spin off from 2022 from National Taiwan University, and we have validated our system in top hospital system in Taiwan. And we launched multi-cancer clinical study like brain, breast, skin, lung cancer, etc. And recently, we just get a TFD FDA cleared this year. Next page. And next step, we were working with the leading medical centers in Taiwan, like the Chang'an or Mackay Memorial Hospital, to validate the business model and the clinical benefits. And at the same time, we will publish the key conference to connect the global clinical KOLs and prepare to expand into the US market by 2028. Next. We provide a comprehensive solutions. We can run a faster business model with our customer. With the revenue sharing model per case, each patient would charge 25,000 NTD precision surgical service. And there are over 100K new cases annually in Taiwan. So it corresponding with the AR at least 1 billion NTD market value each year. Next page. For the clinical position, we are the only technology can seamlessly integrate with the existing standing workflow to provide a pathologic grade result in minutes. And for our competitor belong to virtual H&E technology, it will introduce the diagnostics uncertainty and the risk. Next page. And we have the 28 global patent. Next page. And this where we have the strong team, including the surgeon. Next page. And it's our global advisor. Next page. So see cancer, stop cancer in real time. We are Mesoview. Thank you.
Thank you, Mesoview. Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you.
Definitely life-saving technology for us. And then next up, I want to welcome iFoodMap. iFoodMap, it's an AI-powered B2B food ingredient procurement matching platform, a SaaS solution that streamlines how ingredients buyers and suppliers connect, quote, and transact. Please kick this off for us, iFoodMap. Thank you, Vivian.
Before I start, just want to mention that because my pitch deck contains a lot of animations, so you might hear me say next quite a few times. Sorry about that. Okay, what if finding the right ingredients supplier and do the human only took minutes, not days. I'm Vivian Ho, founder and CEO of iFoodMap. iFood, a SaaS platform that facilitates matchmaking, quotation, and procurement for buyers and suppliers. Next, I grew up in a restaurant family. After 16 years of experience in food procurement and the restaurant operation, I've seen firsthand how broken ingredient procurement can be. Next, I was spending over 6 weeks just to find an ingredient. Next page, please. Today, 80% of food suppliers still rely on phone call, paper orders, and messengers to manage their B2B sales. Next, a lack of transparency, fragmentation, inefficiency, and especially bad debate are common pain points across the entire food ingredient supply chain. Next, and this isn't just a Taiwan problem. In large and diverse regions like the US and South Asia, even within one country, buyers and suppliers can be hundreds of miles apart, and cross-border sourcing needs are far more complex. That's why we built iFoodMap to bring the food ingredient supply chain into the digital age. Next, we use AI-driven tech to quickly match buyers and sellers based on region, product, and delivery timing. Next, through our platform, buyers get the latest price quote, and with the help of past order history and chatbot support, they can finish order in just a few clicks. Next, supply get real-time notification, confirm order instantly. Next, and the system automatically generate order summarize, eliminate manual paperwork and normal back and forth. Next, to help buyers shorten procurement time by 70%, to help the supply reduce labor costs by 50%. Next, as Taiwan's leading B2B ingredient procurement platform, we use AI-driven matchmaking to connect over 6,500 restaurants with 700 suppliers. Next, a network that contributes to an annual ingredient procurement volume of $650 million. Next, we were honored to be selected from the Berkeley Skydeck IPP program, and in May this year, we went to the US to begin marketing validation and expansion. We also participate in Select USA, representing one of the teams from Taiwan. Next, with proven success in Taiwan, we are now scaling to global market. Start with the US and South Asia. Next, tapping into the 1.8 trillion market to transfer ingredient procurement worldwide. Next, we charge suppliers a monthly subscription fee by the transaction fee through our B2B payment service. Next, by 2027, we aim to onboard 3,000 suppliers and exceed $9 million in ARR. Next, next page, please. Our team have over a decade of experience in restaurant, agri-food operation, and software development. Our advisor, Brandon, founder of Huiye Group, which operate multiple restaurant brands with over 30 locations across the US. Next, in the US, next, please. In the US, we are working with customer to source ingredient from Taiwan, laying and enable digital procurement at scale. Next, to support this growth, we are raising $1 million in seed funding to scale US market, grow supply network. At iFoodMap, we are empowered the food. Next, please. Next page. At iFoodMap, we are empowered the food industry with technology, building a smarter, more transparent, and a sustainable global food ingredient supply chain. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, iFoodMath. Thank you, Vivian, for the amazing, incredible presentation. Next up, I want to welcome Serpa and Company, empowering enterprises enhance corporate value and transparency through AI-powered ESG disclosure. Please kick this off for us.
Thanks, Jimmy. Hello, everybody. My name is Shu Ogawa, and we are Tokyo-based ESG tech startup. Let me start with the trend around ESG. Despite the recent ESG backlash in the US and Europe, momentum in sustainability stays strong. ESG asset will hit $40 trillion by 2030, with ESG regulation up more than 150% in the last 10 years. And now, enterprises receive over 100 ESG survey requests each year from various stakeholders. Next. The problem is ESG reporting is slow, costly, and inefficient because all the operations are fragmented. Just one major questionnaire can take up to 140 hours to complete, and most companies going through this painful process again and again every year. Next. That's why we built a smart ESG, all-in-one SaaS platforms that centralize ESG operations. It standardizes workflows, automates data collections, and use AI to generate accurate, compliant disclosures, cutting workload by up to 60%. Next. And this solution is already trusted by the market. Over 70 leading enterprises in Japan, including Toyota, Suntory, SMBC, use our platform. Next. So why are they trusting Smart ESG? This is because with every use, Smart ESG becomes smarter for the users. Our AI-enabled platform combines company disclosure and past answer to create centralized data, AI-driven insight, and direct API integration with global partners such as S&P Global for the efficient disclosure, which lead us to build strong data and integration modes. And we are building the connected ecosystem where companies, investors, and rating agencies share sustainability data directly on our platform, creating the powerful network effect as platform grows. Next. Next. In the global market, SaaS players like Workiva or Sweep lead ESG automations, but they lack localization and agility needed in Asia. We believe Smart ESG fills the gap, combining flexibility of Excel, expertise of consulting, and the scalability of enterprise IT, built specifically for the Asian fast-moving ESG regulations. Next. The ESG disclosure market today is worth around $150 million, but we are going beyond disclosures, building next-gen intelligence platforms that connect sustainability and financial data for the decision making, which make our total market opportunity to be $1 billion to capture. Next. And we are growing fast to achieve $67 million in annual revenue by 2030 to become #1 Asian sustainability tech company. We have already achieved $2 million in revenue, with 85% coming from recurring SaaS contract. Strong, scalable foundation for growth. Next. We have raised $15.5 million in total through our Series B, backed by top-tier global investors, including Well and Global Brain, demonstrating strong international confidence in our vision and scalabilities. Next. And our leadership team brings deep expertise in sustainability, AI, and technology with background at JP Morgan, Google, S&P Global to scale across Asia and beyond. Next. Now, we are looking for the investors and strategic partner who can support our market entry and localization in Taiwan and help us connect with pilot customers to validate our solution locally. Taiwan, a global manufacturing hub with mandatory ESG disclosures coming up soon. It is the ideal launchpad for smart ESG expansion across Asia. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ogawa-san. Amazing presentation. Thank you so much for highlighting Taiwan. And then again, thank you so much for all the way flying back from Japan to Taiwan for a online event. But hopefully you've enjoyed this so far. The weather's not too bad, so hopefully you can still enjoy some time other times, outside of this presentation in Taiwan for the rest of your stay in Taiwan. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Stevie. Thank you.
Awesome. Next up, I want to welcome Stellar Vision, AI-powered satellite data platform unlocking actionable Earth insights. And this startup is actually from Korea. Hee-jun, please kick this off for us.
All right. Hello, I'm Hee-jun Park from Stellar Vision. Our mission is simple. We protect lives and create value through satellite innovation. Let's take a look at the problem on the next slide. At sea, many ships intentionally go dark. By law, ships must broadcast AIS signal with their location. This prevents collisions and allows the Coast Guard to monitor them. But when they engage in illegal fishing or smuggling, they simply turn it off. Today, there's no reliable way to detect those vessels. Next. That's why we developed Stellar Vision. It uses radar satellite called SAR, S-A-R, which can see through clouds even at night. By combining SAR with AIS data, we can detect ships that have turned off their signal. Next. With our system, we detect dark vessels in real time, helping governments and companies secure supply chain and maritime safety. This means preventing illegal fishing, smuggling, and unauthorized transport. Next page is our BM. Let's see, please. We are a dual-use startup serving both defense and commercial markets. We don't build satellite. Instead, we partner with global providers like Planet and Maxar and apply our AI algorithm to deliver intelligence as a service. With access to more than 300 satellites, it means we can monitor 24 hours and 7 days. We enable near real-time global monitoring. And what makes us different is that we combine multiple data sources to deliver the right solution for each client. Next, please. Our revenue has been growing by 300% year over year since 2023. In addition, we successfully raised $3 million in our pre-A funding round. Next, please.
We are a team of 22 experts in SAR, GIS, AI, and global sales, a combination that positions us for strong growth and global expansion. Led by our CEO, Singcha Lee, a SAR specialist, our team brings together deep technical expertise and market experience to scale up Stellar Vision to the next level. Next, please. At Stellar Vision, we are building the intelligence layer of the satellite era, helping government, companies, and investors make smarter, faster decisions. Our technology not only detects illegal vessels at sea, but also monitor and predict agricultural yields for key crops like coffee, rice, and wheat, turning satellite data into real-world impact. We are now looking for an investor and strategic partner in Taiwan. From protecting lives to secure food resources, we unlock the next stage of satellite intelligence. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Solar Vision. Thank you, Hee-Jun. And again, like for Awaka-san, thank you for flying all the way from internationally, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay in Taiwan. Next up, I want to welcome Plugini, Resilience by Design, and yeah, please kick this off for us.
Thanks, Jimmy. Hello, good morning. I'm Ichin Tsai, founder of Unplugged Nini. We are solving the critical workforce problem, burnout, and most of us experience it. I did too. Next. Today, performance is prioritized, but restoration is neglected, causing burnout, impacting entire systems. Over 80% of employees feel exhausted, with significant productivity losses and rising health and turnover costs. It's a business issue, and companies pay the price. Next. Currently, solutions are reactive, one-size-fits-all, focused on cognitive therapy and fully digital. Our neuroscience-driven model fixed approach. We detect stress early, match diverse employees' cultural, root, and sensory needs, deliver mind-body-soul recovery, and design real-world experiences that help people, regardless of their background or ability, to unplug, recharge, and plug in with resilience. Next. Our prevention SaaS analyze voice, self-report, and physiological data and turn this digital signal into analog recovery actions. Powered by our AI plus Chinese Wuxing adaptive model, it personalized multi-sensory breaks that restore cognitive, mental, and physical functions. And the dashboard gives company insights to act early and strengthen workforce well-being as part of their ESG strategy with our local screen-free approach that reduces electronic waste and carbon footprint. Next. Building on that, the global corporate wellness market is $70 billion, with nearly half in Europe and Asia. Our entry point is the $3 billion workplace stress management market across German-speaking East and Southeast Asian countries, with B2B SaaS as our core revenue, plus enterprise analytics add-on and marketplace. It's a strong foundation for expansion. Next. Our barrier to entry is that most competitors are screen-based and reactive solutions. They act too late and add mental load. We create a new category, an AI to offline resilience model built on the neurosensory framework and employee-driven infrastructures integrated into their workplace. Next. Next January, we will start a clinical pilot at Taipei Hospital. In Germany, RTO Deutschland has shown interest and refer us for their internal evaluation. And we were also interviewed by the EU Healthcare Decarbonization Program. With this early traction signal, we are not just building a product, but a scalable business grounded in science. Next. About us, I am an occupational therapist and neuroscientist with over 10 years clinical and startup experiences, combining preventive rehabilitation science and human-centered design. Our co-founder, Andras, he's an AI expert with 20 years of experiences, bringing both hands-on technical depth and founder's instinct to scale complex and real-world technologies. Together, we are bridging human well-being and technology backed by leading professor in burnout science, occupational therapy, and psychology. Next. With our expertise in place, we are racing to accelerate clinical validation, early user adoption, and expansion across Europe and Asia markets through localized SaaS and regulatory readiness. Next. Let's co-build a sustainable future of work in this hyper-connected but super aging society. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Plugini Aiching Tsai. Thank you for the presentation. Next up, I want to welcome York AI, mental well-being, just a click or voice away.
Hello everyone, I'm the co-founder and CEO of Eureka. We live on autopilot, so please click. We live on autopilot, working first and working out to care for our body, and we also use skincare for our face, but for our mind, what do? There's nothing. Every day we hustle, perform, and score without noticing what's really happening inside. So that's why we're building Eureka. It's a gamified emotional journal that helps you to see and understand your emotion anytime, anywhere. So instead of spending tons of time scrolling on social media, you can spend simply 2 minutes per day connecting with yourself. It is not a therapy. It is not a meditation. It is a mental care that fits modern life. So next slide. I'm Cindy, a former P&G brand builder. I turned around LA from exiting Asia core market to the biggest profit growth center for the company. And my co-founder Tianning is a Stanford-trained engineer who builds product used by millions at Adobe. And she also has a dual degree in psychology and engineering NTU. Together, we have the experience of science, business. Not only that, both of us has witnessed how mental care and emotional well-being has transformed our life. We have both gone through therapy sessions in which we realize how self-reflection can help to improve the life quality. And also personally, we are MBTI practitioner and meditation trainer. So this is our passion to use the power of psychology to live a better quality of life. And that is what we also want to bring to the world. So next slide. The problem is really simple. A lot of people are talking about mental health now, but most of people, what we need is not a treatment. What we need is awareness. So when there's New Year, 44% set out goals to improve well-being. And every day out, we see that 33% of people are facing subclinical stress day in, day out. Yet, not many people access to therapy, and half of them quit after one therapy session. So today's tools are either too clinical or unsustainable. We don't need another wellness task, but we need an emotional mirror that actually people enjoy using and gives us energy every day. So next slide. Here's how our solution works. So what we want to do is that use a gamified experience that user to input minimum effort that they need to input the information, but maximum output that they can get from each interaction. So our tool listens and analyzes the tone and context of what you input. So identify what you're experiencing. And then, next slide. We become the co-pilot of your mind. So help you to develop actionable steps to feel better and think clearer. So it's not long journaling and it's not forced meditation. It's just quick and visual reflections to make your inner world visible. So it's light, private, and even fun that you can talk to different characters in our app. So in our early testing, next slide. We have tested it with this flow and 100 users, and we reflect that use a digital tool can actually help people to improve 20% of their mood from -10 to +10 scale. Users call it that it feels like therapy in a game. And timing is perfect. We observed that over 50 million people actually download wellness app last year, But most people find it unsustainable and they're over-indexing on this alternatives that they can use. They can connect with themselves. So next slide. This is a 5 billion digital wellness market. And now there are two extremes. Medical tools that feels too heavy. And we want to be a lifestyle brand that you can use every day. So in the next decade, we want you to care for your mind, where it's as normal as skincare or fitness. And that is the emotional layer that we're building to all. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Yurkai. Thank you, Cindy, for the presentation. Next, I want to welcome Agiverse Inertial One Step to you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Hongbin Zhong from Agiverse. We provide one simple solution for you, Inertial One Step, based on fiber optic gyroscope. Next. 3 simple questions. Where am I? How to get there? Which way? Next page. We provide one simple solution, just a black box. We follow some physics, follow something fixed. Next page. There are 2 ways to mention your location. One is external, by GPS satellite, millimeter wave, LiDAR camera, even the map. However, physics tell us we can use the inertial navigation based on measurement of the gyroscope, acceleration, and your location. So, external plus internal equal to Agiverse. Next page. Our mission is quite simple. We truly designed by Taiwan and made in Taiwan, providing an inertial navigation solution for our customer globally. We have a facility in Taoyuan City. We provide accuracy, reliability, efficiency based on affordable price. Next page. I'm Dr. Zhong from the National Central University in the space science and opticals. We found 2 companies. One is Polaris Photonics, another is Agiverse. Next page. Agiverse is founded back to 2022. We got a 2 years project from Taiwan Space Agency. Our major shareholder is the Taiwan Aerospace Corporation, which is government holding company. And our good friend, Polaris Photonics, our chip provider and the Silent Technologies, our distributor of the integrator. Next page. We have 2 locations. One is in Yangmei, in the Polaris Photonics for the chip facility. Another is integration center nearby the airport in Luzhu, Agiverse. Next page. Back to 2010, we start R&D the MIOC gyro chip for our military application. Now we do integration for our UAV customer locally and globally. Next page. We focus on the UAV integration for the navigation sensor and the surface vehicle, remote operation vehicle, ROV, which is a small submarine for the industrial application. Next page. During this time, we gained 33 patents of the 15 invention and design applications, Europe, USA, Japan, and Korea, including Taiwan. And we also have 29 trademarks during this area. Next page. We have some portfolio from the component to the integration to become a heading reference system, navigation system, and the integration with the GPS. Next page. Here's our ground test of some rocket mission, including radiation, vibration, shocking test, and the high energy proton test. Next page. We have 40% base revenue come from the defense application, 40% come from the aerospace, especially cube satellite and LEO satellite. Around 15% for the maritime application, and 5% for the measurement of earthquake and the building and the bridge. Next page. We have some global partners from the Pacific to the Europe and America. Next page. Next page, yes. So here we got some revenue from during this 4 years target. And the next page, please. So we are doing the A2 run to do the factory integration and the mass production. We are getting 5 million target for this run during this Q4 and next year Q1. Next page. Thank you. We are your inertial navigation friend. Thank you, Agiverse.
Amazing. Thank you, Dr. Ekros from Agiverse. Amazing presentation. Next, but not least, the final two startups we have today. Earthbook, making drones truly autonomous.
Hello, good morning, and thank you for taking time to know about Earthbook. I'm Ian Xu, founder and CEO of Earthbook. And today I'd like to show you how we are transforming drones from manually operated tools into fully autonomous infrastructure. Next. Around the world, industry are facing the same bottleneck: critical inspection, logistics, and emergency response tasks. They are still limited by human pilots, inconsistent operations, and slow, costly deployment. The future demands a system that can operate continuously, safely, and intelligently without increasing labor. That is a problem Earthbook solves. Our autonomous drones platform integrates AI, digital twins, and cloud edge drone intelligence into a single operating system. Drones collecting data and the cloud trains and update AI models, and those models are pushed back to the drone or ground station or platform. This full feedback loop is our core mode, enabling rapid scaling across location without needing more people. Next. Our business model is built on 3 product pillars: SaaS subscription of digital twin, the visualization, and the mission management. DaaS revenue for recurring inspection and the logistic flights. And the left-hand side, enterprise API contracts for governments and the large industrial operators. We are deploying autonomous drone airports, which anchor long-term customer engagement and create sticky infrastructure-level recurring revenue. Next. On the software side, our app and API offer a unified operation picture: airspace data like remote ID and SFD, the dynamic information such as weather and the non-flying zone updates, and also we provide geospatial intelligence covering terrain, buildings, and power lines. Paired with AI analytics, this becomes the command system that lets drones operate with true automatically and dramatically reduce human workload. Next. This technology is already deployed in high-value verticals. Our AI inspection system service energy, petrochemical, transportation, and the infrastructure sectors, automating tasks traditionally drawn by field workers. But now with our automated airports, these missions run on fixed intervals, creating predictable, high-margin recurring revenue streams. Next page. One of our fast-growing business is medical logistics. Autonomous drones can deliver regular or emergency supplies in minutes, especially in regions where terrain or disaster impacts slow traditional transportation. Next. In 2025, our emergency medical delivery flights in Hualien Guangfu disaster. We approved by not only operational feasibility, but also regularity and commercial readiness. We are now preparing to scale this model nationwide and internationally. Next. Earthbook is not only early team experimental in the lab. Since 2018, we have built many deploying real systems like satellite mission subsystems, petrochemical AI inspection, port digital twins, wind power operations, high-speed railroad and power grid inspections, even indoor inventory, and medical delivery networks. Next. Our works have earned national awards, including MODA, and the President Hackathon. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian. Earthbook, amazing presentation, amazing technology on drones for the future. Next, I want to welcome Din Tai Fung Electric Wire and Cable. Provide power cables for humanity every second. Moreover, we are the nerve center of the robotic industry, a smart cable unicorn company.
Yes, hello. Should I begin right now?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Hi, I'm Bernie Lee. For decades, robot has been tripped by their own bodies. Today, we end that arrow, and that our digital counterpart shows you the future we have built. Okay, so this PowerPoint is actually built by me and AI to repair. Okay, so why do our smartest robot move like a clumsy giant?
The paradox is simple: a digital brain trapped by an analog nerve. This is the missing link that cripples automation's true potential.
Next. Okay, so how does our tech create unmatched business value? From an often 6 centimeter bending radius, improve to a 1.25 bending radius.
By shrinking the bending radius to 1.25 centimeters and durability to 17 million cycles, we in turn shrink the robot's core. This eliminates your factory's walls. This isn't just a better cable. It's your no expansion solution, proven by data.
Next. So, what is the core innovation behind this leap?
A trinity of breakthroughs: anti-break materials, a revolutionary miniaturized structure, and a precision process. This is engineering reimagined.
And how do we secure our technological leadership?
With a dual shield, a global patent wall approved in the US, Taiwan, Japan, and Korea, and the world's exclusive UL 22469 certification. We don't just own the invention, we hold a certified monopoly on reliability.
Okay, so let's talk about the market. What is the global scales of our opportunity?
A $85.44 billion global market is waiting. This isn't a niche. It's the next industrial revolution, and we hold the key component.
Okay, and what is our commercial expansion plans?
Each of our target robots requires our advanced cabling. With a goal of 280,000 robots in Taiwan, Japan, and China, we project the demand for 5.4 million meters of cable, generating $270 million in revenue within 3 years. This paves the way for our decade-long expansion into South Korea, Germany, and the USA.
Next. Okay, so what is our RTRI order that makes us the approval?
It signifies that our technology is validated. The top R&D center in Taiwan trusts a homegrown, woman-led team to power their future. This is the ultimate proof of our capability.
So this proof innovation no need passport, only visions, yeah? Okay. So where will our technology make impact?
From the precision of surgery to the drone in your sky, we are not just building cables. We are weaving robotics into the fabric of human life, making advanced technology intimate, essential, and deeply personal.
Thank you. Okay, next. So a world-class product demands a world-class team, who we are architect behind our visions. From Tracy's groundbreaking leadership to our financial strategy, our data analyze, and our own expertise in orchestrating global market. We are the neural system powering these revolutions.
Next.
下一个. To conquer $1 billion market, we have a clear third phase founding strategy. We're asking for the first step of 10 million US dollars.
Video.
This is the seed of a new industry. With $10 million, we will build our AI-driven lights-out factory, certify for global markets, and dominate with next-gen neural cables. Invest in Motion Intelligence. Invest in DTF Tech Group for next-gen innovation.
刚好没了。
The old paradigm is over. From Taiwan, we didn't just join the race. We are bringing the future of robotics home to serve everyone.
We are the DTF team, the architects of the flexibility and steel. I'm Tracy High. Now stand with us.
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Tracy, for the presentation. That's really interesting that we have two people and placing the avatar for the presentations as well. And then everybody, thank you. Please turn on your camera once again. This is the end of our batch 2 selection day. And then again, really happy, really excited to be here today to be your MC. to have everybody participate this event with us remotely. And next. Yeah, and then here I want to highlight a couple of our upcoming events. Tomorrow, which is on November 12th in the morning, we will be having another event called the workshop, teaching you how to tap into the US market with Institution of Industrial Information in Taipei. If you want to join, if you want to learn more, you want to be engaging with more international startups and investors, please reach out to us. We'll share more information with you for sure. And then after that, another event is our upcoming Silicon Valley Plug and Play Silicon Valley Summit, which is taking place next week from November 18th to 20th. And again, thank you so much for all the attendings. We are really happy to see everybody here, although the typhoon. But I hope everybody have a safe rest of your day. Stay home, don't go out. But really exciting to see how we move this forward with everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate the attendance.
Thank you.
Take
I'll
care.
see you guys in the future.